Hey guys, I'm Tim and today I'm going to be doing the tutorial on how to make sushi. So we're going to be focusing on the maki roll, which is the most common, where you've got the nori sheet on the outside, and then the California roll, which is also called the reverse roll. So I'm going to do a little demonstration on both with good techniques on how to make it nice and easy for you to do at home. So I hope you enjoy it and have fun. So let's get started and let's go through everything that you're going to need. So this is everything you're going to need to be able to make great sushi. So here, starting with the nori sheet, you don't need a whole sheet to be able to make the maki and California roll. And I find it a lot easier to use half. So what I do is I tear the sheet like so. Sharp knife, cut it in half, and you've got a smooth and a rough side, so always remember rough for rice. So I've got those turned over. Here we've got a selection of fish we're going to use. We've got already cooked ebi prawns, we've got some lovely sake salmon, and sake actually means salmon in Japanese. We've got some bluefin tuna, which is our maguru. I've already made the cuts here. So you would get a big block of tuna. And what I've done is I've measured it against the seaweed and I've cut it so I can use 2 pieces to fill the whole thing. The plate, just to put the finishing sushi on, we've got a little bit of soy, we've got some wasabi, some pickled ginger. We've got our sticky rice, which it's not cold, it's just cooled. The water, this is probably one of the most important things out of everything. We've got our sushi mat, and I've cling film mine, and I always recommend to do this because it helps keep it nice and clean, and actually it does make it easier to roll. So to get started, I'm going to get that underneath there. So let's start with the traditional maki roll. Okay, so first things first, wet hands. And you want to pick up roughly 2-3 tablespoons of rice. So my rice is still warm, doesn't have to be cold. And you can be really firm here, and you want to leave about a 2 centimeter gap on the top and just keep smoothing that rice out. Be as firm as you like. The nori sheet, it's not brittle, it's not going to break. Like so. As you can see, we've got a nice even layer of rice, a good pressing, very firm. Cucumber. I'm going to go for some of the maguru tuna. Push that together like so. Just going to clean my fingertips. Okay, so now on to the rolling. So pick up the corner of the mat, place your fingers against the ingredients and push that right in like so. And just keep bringing it over. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. When the mat falls to the nori sheet, this is when you can start being firm again. And you can just pull the sushi roll towards you. And as you can see, it's almost sealed. Just a little bit more this side. If any rice falls out, you can push it in, scrape it out, it doesn't matter. So now I'm going to wet the nori sheet. This just helps it sticking together and sealing the sushi roll. Then you can slowly just bring it over like so. Keep pushing it down. Kind of let the mat and your firmness do the work, like so. And here we have our sushi roll. Another little technique if you've got a little bit that's coming out the end here, use the mat, line it up, roll it over, wet your fingertip, and you can just push it back in, like so. So what I'm going to do now is dip the knife into the cold water, and I'm just going to let the water drip down the edge of the blade. So this is to help prevent the knife from sticking to the nori sheet. So I'm going to cut it in half, like so, and then I'm going to cut it into thirds. So here, as you can see, are our maki rolls. So now we're going to move on to the reverse roll, aka the California roll. Okay, so same technique applies. Rough side for rice. Get your hand nice and wet. The only difference between this one and the other one in terms of putting the rice on is you will need a little bit more, so I'd probably say about 4 tablespoons, and you're taking it to all the corners. Just be nice and firm. The good thing is about the California roll, in my opinion, is it's actually easier to make, although a lot of people think it's more technical, because you don't have to worry about the thickness of the rice, because it's all going to be rolled on the outside. So in theory, because you're reversing it, you can actually fit more filling in the center. Okay, so that's your rice layer. All you do is flip it over. So now I'm going to go for some salmon. And some avocado. And just because I can, I'm going to take a pinch of wasabi, and I'm just going to rub that all over. So because of all that wasabi, I'm hoping that Amy from upstairs is going to try this one. Okay, so I purposely overfilled this because I just want to show you what I was referring to earlier about filling the middle. So same rule applies. Nice and firm on the ingredients. Use the mat to do the work. And just keep being as firm as you can and tuck it in like so. And just use that mat to bring it together. Wet finger, bring the corner of the mat up. As you can see, it's going to seal over nicely. And just be nice and firm, roll it over, and if you want to, you can just squeeze it together like so. And then here is your reverse California roll. I'm going to spin this plate round. So let's get someone to try the sushi, mainly the California roll. Hey, Amy!
Hey Tim! What have you been making today?
Sushi rolls.
Oh god, guys, honestly, is there anything Tim can't do? These look amazing. Okay, so what have we got here?
Okay, we've got the traditional maki roll.
Nice.
And then the reverse roll, aka California roll. California.
Okay, right, well, can I go in?
Yeah, try this one.
You want me to try this one first?
Yeah, try that one. It's got your name on it.
In the sun?
Yeah.
I've done it now.
And get it on your t-shirt. Honest opinions? It's not too hot. Too much wasabi? Didn't work.
Not so good.
One more?
Thank you so much.
That's alright. So that is the sushi rolls and the sushi experience. So I hope you enjoy, have fun and get creating.